Seriously though, Sean, what's the crack?
No crack at all. Life is going good.
Yeah.
Living up in Dublin.
Yeah.
Love it up there.
Mm-hmm.
And the only downside is that you're down here and I'm up there, so it's kind of hard to always find time to film every week. So we kind of do 2 or 3 a week nearly, and then try and make them still topical for every week we put them out. You know what I mean?
Yes, and that's why you may have noticed I haven't had a fresh trim in these podcasts since episode fucking 10 or something. Because you come home, we record 3 podcasts in the week, or maybe something like that. You're gone for 3 or 4 weeks, and then podcasts come out. And you always seem to catch me at the time where I've got a scruffy trim.
And I'm always looking fresh.
You're always fresh. Look at his haircuts in the last...
I come home, get a haircut that morning, then record.
He's fresh in every fucking podcast, putting me to shame. Look.
We should do a scruffy podcast, to be fair. I should come home with just like no shaving beard.
Next podcast, you're the scruffy one, okay?
That's fair. That's a fair deal.
Let me be the fresh one.
It's been too long for you.
No, it's bullshit, okay? It's fucking bullshit. I'm sick of looking ugly in front of the camera. Every time I see it, I remember when our second episode, it was the one in your house. International films, yeah. But we recorded that before we released anything because we recorded a few.
It was like Christmas, wasn't it?
I was like Christmas, yeah. I remember looking at that and I had gained a little bit of weight. I was scruffy and I was like, the spots were starting to break out from the bad diet during the Christmas. And I was like, right, this is the before. This is how I can look at this podcast and be like, right, that's where I was at my ugliest. I was scruffy, I was fat, I was this, that, and the other. 18 episodes down the line, I'm still the exact fucking same.
But the funny thing
I'm waiting for the after to come.
But I don't see that like when I look back at the podcast. Because you only look at yourself. Because everyone is so like paranoid about how you look on camera and how everyone perceives you. But I never noticed like you look as scruffy on camera. I think you look pretty much the same. You look good all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop! You're only saying that to be nice.
I know.
You're only saying that to be nice.
nice.
Well, look, talking about that, it's so hard to fucking get people to come onto the thing.
Yeah.
We'd planned on getting a lot more people on, a lot of guests, but boys are nervous.
But I have a new idea for a segment though.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a good way to get people onto the podcast. It's going to be not just about movies. It's going to be more like about them personally or their real life. It's going to be called either Sits Across from Sean or Sitting Across from Sean. It'll be like a small little segment on, let's say, the podcast with somebody we bring on, for example, one of our friends or anybody who wants to come on the podcast. In the comments, let us know. And basically just talk about you, who you are, why you like movies, and a small bit or what else you like in your life, and just see where it goes. Yeah,
basically like this podcast.
Just a conversation,
not about movies, but also a little bit about movies.
Exactly, because it is the Wyse guys channel, and that is our main thing. But
it is, like we were saying, I'd love to do like whatever. You see the Sidemen, and you think they started off playing FIFA in fucking whatever, and then they're doing Sidemen Tinder, they're doing Pop the Balloon, they're doing all these cool stuff. I'd love to do that, but I suppose we need to start getting like big subscribers and more guests and all that sort of stuff.
I think the one good thing we're doing is consistent.
Yeah.
We're keeping it weekly. And like as long as we keep doing that, I think people will eventually, it'll hopefully build up the algorithm. And
that was the one thing I think we had to keep that sort of structure regardless of and like look, we got about 200 viewers. I'm very proud of the viewers we have.
I'm really happy. Like,
and the comments
you said it before, like we record videos not for the views. We just sit down and just talk shit, and it's so fun.
The Gaelic's on there, it's just fun.
It's like a random Sunday afternoon right now. We're just chilling in your house, watching TV, just talking, and it's fun. Like it is really fun.
Yeah.
So anybody out there who wants to make a podcast, just fucking do it. Like it's nerve wracking at the start, isn't it?
It is.
Like remember the first we did in the pier. It wasn't your first one. It was my first.
It was your first one.
Oh,
but still, I remember because even Guyden was saying that he was like, "Jesus, the nerves are starting to hit me now," and I was like, "Fucking I know, me too." Because like,
it's like for the first even 5 minutes, you're just like thinking about every word you're saying. But now you just have to think about it's just like we're talking to each other and just forget the camera's even there. Like it makes it a lot easier.
But that's what I keep telling people when I'm like, "Would you come on to the podcast?" I say, "Well, you are going to be nervous for the first 2 or 3 minutes. It's impossible to avoid. You'll be shaky."
It is.
But then you just forget the cameras are there and you just flow. Once you say a few words, once you chime in a little bit, and then you get a few answers in. And plus, we always do the shorts first.
Just to get the
ease the nerves because you're getting used to the camera on, but you're trying to think, you're trying to guess the flag, you're trying to do this.
Yeah, but even like let's say I'm away for 3 or 4 weeks and I come back, like before the camera turns on, we're kind of like deep breaths, drinking some water before it starts. And it still is a bit nerve wracking when the first press play. Like it's just hard to get used to it. You know?
Yeah. But that's why I was like, the most important is that we stay consistent because a lot of people do start podcasts. Like I know a lot of people that have started a podcast but haven't got past a 4th episode. Yeah, most of them haven't got past the 1st episode. Usually, there's no kind of like consistent structure to it. It's just like, oh, we'll just release it when we have it and post it, and there's no themes, there's no topics, there's no kind of anything to talk about. It's just like, so what have you been up to?
Like, this is what we're doing now, but it's our 19th episode. You know what I mean? This is like almost a recap.
This is overdue
like
for us now. But imagine we've spent the first 18 episodes just be like, so I do anything good this week? We wouldn't get to 18 episodes. We'd be done. We'd have got 40 views on our last few podcasts, and we would have been discouraged. And
I think we have a good formula at the moment, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, we do talk about movies a lot, but we kind of keep it different. Like, we have the Obsession episode that came out last week. That was like a very much themed on one movie. Then we have like the horror episode or a comedy episode, or we did the Doom Scroller versus the long form content. That was pretty good. I thought. Something that's really topical at the moment.
Yeah.
I just want to hear more people's ideas.
Yeah.
And if you want to come on and talk about it, please do come on.
Well, yeah, and get them in the comments, and comment below who you would like to see on, because there's
lots of people out there.
If you're watching this, I probably know you personally.
Yeah, most likely.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
So, like,
or unless we don't know you,
we might not know you personally. Yeah, please. If you're around Ireland or you have any intention of coming onto the podcast or want to chat a bit about movies, chat a bit about life, let us know, because we're more than happy to get some people on and to broaden the Wise Guys' horizons, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it's even good for us to spread our wings a bit. You know what I mean? Like, we have plans of doing different things. But we might go to New York in August. We were saying
that. Yeah, that would be cool.
Because Shane's obviously gone to New York on his J1, and we were planning to go over for maybe a week and a half. We'll see how it goes, just to see what it's like over there, and maybe we film one or two over there, a few vlogs. Maybe.
That would be cool.
It would be cool. Something different, you know.
I spent a few days in New York. I've spent the summer in Boston, but I've never been to New York.
Yeah, it's an amazing city. I think movies as well. It's just, there's so much iconic scenes filmed there, and
it's just that's New York. Look, New York. You don't have to say too much about it, but
describes itself.
Yeah, but like in terms of the podcast and stuff, even this week we didn't post any shorts this week.
No,
at all. It was like it's the first hiatus that we've had completely, and. It's just because, a mix of, Sean was in Budapest, Shane's in New York. I've been recovering from knee surgery for the last while. I don't know, but there's a big scar there. I still can't fully walk. And like for me, I've just been kind of just recovering, not really doing much myself. And it's been tough enough. I think this is when I've noticed it most mentally, because a lot of people say the physical pain of getting your ACL, repaired and stuff, but eventually the mental starts to come into it too. And when I just sitting at home, I'm kind of not really, like, my family are all gone on holidays this week as well, so I'm house minding and sitting at home kind of on my own, not really doing anything, waiting until 8:00 comes for the World Cup to start.
It's so late, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's kind of made me overthink a lot of things. I'm like, it is scary, the thought of like people seeing me on TikToks and people seeing me on YouTube, but then I'm just take a step back from that, and I'm like, I'm just in my head right now. I'm just
too much time to think.
I have too much time to think, and I'm not going outside and seeing people enough to just be back in earth. I'm kind of just.
I think people also will think, because you're at home all the time, like, you've no excuse but not to film content. But like, I think to be creative though, even you need stimulation.
Yeah.
And like, you need to go outside and talk to people and making things happen. But like, you are and we are making the most of what we have at the moment. And I think it's still come across pretty okay on the screen. So.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Sean's only home for 2 days this week. He's yesterday and today. Yesterday was the Obsession episode. Today is this episode, and that's the last 2 weeks.
And I've already gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So we still have actually an episode in the bank we've been holding for ages.
It's a good episode.
It's actually a really good episode.
Yeah.
Why didn't we release? Oh, because I kept looking at the screen. And I wasn't.
There was a game on or something.
There was a game or something on, and I was just like, I don't like my disposition in that. But we recorded that before we ever even started posting.
Have we talked about that before?
We recorded that before we recorded our first episode that's posted on the channel.
Yeah, because the first episode we recorded.
That was like our 6th episode to record.
Yeah, but we recorded that and then put it up on the Sunday straight away, because we're like, this is actually perfect.
Yeah.
It's the perfect first episode. And it actually banged. Maybe because it was our first episode. I got like 800 views, but I thought it was really good. Like,
I thought it was great.
All my family thought the same thing. We came across well on screen, but I think we had the confidence of 5 in the bank.
Yes.
And we're just like,
it helped us a lot.
It helped us so much.
Because we had that experience. We had the chemistry a little bit built up, and it was months of experience too, because we did our first ones in August,
Yeah.
end of August.
Because I was actually in New York for
Yeah.
that 5-day period when you did the first one, and then I came back for the Pier episode, and I was like, as I said, shit in a brick.
Yeah,
That's crazy how far it's been.
that was August, and then we recorded the TV series one February 28th.
Jesus Christ. That's
So
mad.
6 months, and then we released that one the next day, and then all them old ones from the months before, we started slowly dropping them in.
But didn't we make the channel like so far before the first episode even came out?
Yeah, we did. We made it a good 2-3 months. I was getting hounded in work.
Yeah.
People were at me.
Where's Wyse guys?
What the fuck is going on? Like, you had me subscribing, you had me following, because I was like a Jehovah's Witness. I was knocking on doors. Subscribe to this channel. Everybody subscribe. I was texting people I hadn't texted in years. Subscribe to this channel that has no videos.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, it will be worth it, I promise, when the videos start coming. But they all were like, yeah, it was worth it. Actually, Mary O'Mara, I had to fight with her over subscribing.
Why?
She was playing hard to get over to subscribe.
That's when we first uploaded,
this is before we had started uploading anything.
When she wanted the product to be out there.
She was like, she was saying she doesn't give out her subscriptions to willy nilly. Like,
well, you're subscribed now, so
after me fighting tooth and nail with her, I was like, Mary, I should support local. Like, come on. It's like, no, I'll subscribe if it's worthy of my subscription. I was like, will be just give us a chance. And then anyways, she did subscribe, and I asked her a few weeks later, I was like, was it worth the wait? She said yeah. So I was delighted. Boom.
Yeah, I like the positive feedback, but I also want to hear negative feedback too. I like hearing like both sides of the spectrum. Like, what we've been wrong, what would you want us to replace something with or do better, just to make the content even better. You know what I mean? I think it's important to hear both sides. The
hate comments dried up.
They did.
Since we called them out every time. I think they dried up. We were going on a good run there, especially me.
I like the hate comments though.
Green shirt guy, I'm wearing it out today. I loved them. Bring them back.
They're so good. I saw in one of the shorts there recently. It was the guess the logo, and I said topaz, and like obviously it got with shell, and there was a comment like it's literally a shell.
It's literally a shell. But he wouldn't the people wouldn't comment and be like, "Wow, he got the other 4 so fast."
Yeah,
they're just going to be like, "Look how stupid he is for not getting shell."
Fair, we all are that bit. If I go to the comments look for the negative ones, like, what's this guy going to say?
Of course,
it's just the way the world works, and
that's it. Yeah, but I think it's fun. I love reading the hate comments. Just
take yourself a little too serious, don't we?
You can't take yourself serious. So our camera just cut off after we had 10 minutes of
great content.
Eloquently spoken words, and some of the greatest speaking and words
philosophical
you've ever heard in your life.
Like Plato and Aristotle going back to back here.
Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying when that happens. It happens. I don't know. I was messing with the light and it turned off, but we figured out during that conversation that Sean has never played GTA 4. Mm-hmm. He's only played GTA 5. You haven't played GTA San Andreas?
I've only played GTA 5.
Shocking. That is shocking.
It's a cardinal sin.
With GTA 6 coming out this year.
Like, I pre-ordered the game. I got it last week, the pre-order, so I'm ready to go. Like, I am a GTA fan. I'm telling you, I swear, guys.
You can't say that.
I'll tell you what, I have
without the receipts. You have to play the games.
I have 6 months now or so. Or longer.
You've only played GTA 5.
Yes,
that's the only Grand Theft Auto you've ever played. Is crazy work. San Andreas.
I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much because, like, I think the nostalgia of them games really gets you over the line more than actually playing the game and enjoying them because the graphics kind of ass, aren't they?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the game is ass.
True. Good point. Like Tetris, for example.
Yeah, San Andreas is a great game. It's very I think you'll enjoy San Andreas. Yeah, there's no way you wouldn't enjoy it. I think the remastered version is supposed to actually be worse though.
Okay.
I don't know, it got a lot of bad reviews from.
So how would I play it then? Would I have to go on like an old console?
No, you probably just have to play the remastered version.
Right, okay.
It would be fine. It would still be good. San Andreas is great. Vice City I played as a child. I don't really remember doing it as an actual campaign or doing the whole. I messed around in it.
Yeah, that's nearly more fun when you're a child, though, isn't it? Just driving around the streets.
That's all you really have the sense to do. But not just that. You have never played Call of Duty Black Ops
1.
Mm-hmm. Modern Warfare 2.
I've played parts of it, but like only the remastered version because it came out in the game thing, so it was like not the same experience.
Modern Warfare 3.
Never played.
Never played Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 1. Never played it. You've played World War 2, but you haven't played World at War.
No, World at War was the Nazi zombies, wasn't it?
First one.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
Wow, you missed out on some of the best.
I don't know. I think I was just too young. I didn't appreciate the games as much. I wasn't maybe allowed to play them. I don't know what it was. Because when World at War came out, I would have been what age?
It came out in 2009.
I would have been 7. Like, I wouldn't have appreciated it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was a kid in the modern day and Fortnite came out, that'd be my game. If I was that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Modern Warfare 3 came out when you were 2, 3 years older.
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be 11 or 12. I mean, that's more of like a prime
yeah.
game shooter game age. You know?
I think 12 and 13 was my best
Yeah.
gaming. That's when I was at my best.
Yeah.
I was slaughtering people
Really.
in Call of Duty.
At 12 or 13.
Yeah, of course. That's
Yeah, I
a 12 or
suppose.
13-year-old version of me smokes me now. Smokes any other version of me on
Yeah.
on the fucking sticks.
Do you think?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd say like 16 or 17 was my peak. I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because let me think. What was that? That would have been just before Warzone came out. I'd say because that was just before COVID happened, and then COVID was a massive Warzone takeoff. I loved Warzone.
That was so
It
good.
was so good because like
the Warzone days.
I wasn't a massive Fortnite fan. Like
I never got into it
because everyone else played it, but I didn't enjoy the whole building aspect. But then they brought in Warzone as like a battle royale game that there's no building, it's just shooting, and it's Call of Duty like mechanics. I was like, this is fucking perfect.
Yeah,
this
ideal.
is my ideal.
Yeah,
and it was just so good. Like we played hours upon hours that whole COVID period. Insane. Like
same as that. And just thinking back to it, like the good times. It was like bringing back the prime gaming years again for a year or so. And I remember that first Paddy's Day it shut down. It was like the day before Paddy's Day that like the world basically shut down. Ireland shut down.
Yeah.
I remember coming home from Galway, and just all the boys were on Minecraft straight away. It was
Minecraft was a good shout.
Yeah, but it was a weird one to start off with.
Yeah.
I used to argue tooth and nail with the boys though about doing creative.
You preferred it?
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah. No. What, man, how can you prefer survival?
It's just more fun. Like there's more of a grind to it. Like,
but if you're being honest, you do all this grind and you never actually end up making it worthwhile. Because you will spend the first 2 days building and mining, and then you get bored.
But then you build stuff with the stuff you survived to get. You know what I mean?
By the time
your like inventory.
By the time you get to that stage, all the lads have gotten bored of that server. That's what always happens.
True.
And that was what my argument was with the lads. It was like, what is the point in us going hard at it for 3 days, mining, and when we'd be mining, we'd be all mining separate, and we nearly go quiet a bit in the group chat because we're just mining over and over and over mining. There's nothing really to talk about because it's just mining. And then we would get all our stuff, spend 3 days mining, and start building a house, and then lose interest.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's just spend those 3 days building shit and take out that bullshit grinding.
But then I don't know. I find building even more boring because what are you building? Like what were you building? Like like houses and stuff.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I know, but I just find it more fun.
Wait, what? You find mining more fun?
Well, no, I find like mining for something, and then you make something out of what you built or you got from the mines.
But if we're just separating the two, mining and building. So say you have to mine for 4 hours to build for 2.
Yeah.
Or you could just build for 2.
But I don't find that satisfying building when you've unlimited blocks.
You feel like you have to have earned the blocks.
Exactly. It's like real life, Warren. You can't just get what you want.
It's not real life. It's a fucking game.
Yeah,
it's Minecraft.
You got to get that mindset, though.
Why? I don't know. It
makes it more fun.
I don't have to get that mindset at all. It makes it more fun. I'm perfectly fine without it. My argument was just simply that, like, it's just...
And what was the vote in the group chat?
We're going to lose interest. No, they didn't. They want to play survival.
You wanted to mine.
But you know what happened?
They got bored.
After 2 days.
I know.
Do you know what was built in that server?
Nothing.
Mod had like half a house. And nobody fucking cared after that. And the same thing happened 2 years before. We went mad on Minecraft for 3 days. I was like, yeah, sound. Mine. Before anything got built, we'd lost interest.
Really?
That's why I'm just like, let's see who can build the best shit. Let's make it a competition of who builds the nicest house. Because then at least we're active and our creative juices are flowing the whole time we're playing. As opposed to just, oh man, I hate mining. I hate it so much.
I thought the best game for like playing with friends was GTA 5 online though, because making a playlist and doing races, and you can kind of just chat away about life, best. And you're just like racing around tracks. It's just so good.
So much. You just crash into each other.
It's just so simple.
Go to the casino.
It's so good. Like,
man,
it's so good.
Like even if you're just going GTA online now, you just go straight to the casino, fucking spin the wheel, see if you get anything, crash into the boys,
just mess about.
Maybe you find a heist to do or something.
Exactly, it's good.
But yeah, GTA 6 coming out now.
It's gonna be a different world altogether, isn't it? Like they're gonna have so much to do. I think they've remastered it like so many times themselves before it's even been released.
Yeah,
like that's how long it's been since. What has it been? 13 years.
Wow, it's craziness. But hopefully, it's worth the wait.
Yeah.
But you were saying you've never played like Elder Scrolls or Skyrim or anything.
I've played like up in Jared's house. He was a big Skyrim fan. I played like a few times, just like fucking about in his world, but like I never really got into it myself. I don't have not the attention span, but just the dedication to it.
Fair.
You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
didn't really get into it. But I've always heard they're amazing games, and I like the premise of them.
I love them.
Yeah.
I put on Skyrim as background noise sometimes. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but it's so ambient.
So what, you just have it on when you're just chilling?
If I want to just do nothing and I want something on the screen that's kind of like relaxing and tranquil, I'll put on Skyrim
That is
background
nice.
because it's got that real.
What's the word?
You just have to stand still, and there's this beautiful music playing. Or if you walk into one of the like pubs or mead halls, whatever you call them, there'll be like the lovely little music playing,
Okay, yeah.
harp and violin
Yeah.
and stuff.
You're not a Harry Potter fan, are you?
Well, maybe I could be. I haven't watched them.
Hogwarts Legacy is a good game.
That's it. Somewhat.
I didn't finish it now, but I got a lot of the way through it. It's
Yeah.
fucking good. Like, it's really good. It's kind of like that sort of
Role-playing game.
Role-playing game.
RPG,
yeah, it's really,
yeah.
really good.
Okay.
I recommend it. Even playing that without even watching Harry Potter, you probably might enjoy it.
Yeah, and it might, because it's prequel to Harry Potter.
It's way before like Harry Potter was born, so
it might entice me to watch the
Yeah.
films. And everyone that's watched Harry Potter has been
Likes
like,
Harry Potter.
wait, movie talk, stop it,
Yep.
stop it now,
Not bad, though.
stop.
What's that, how long are we in now? 30 minutes?
No, yeah, we did
It
pretty
always
good.
goes back
We did
to it.
pretty good.
But that's why we kind of made the podcast in the first place, wasn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
Every conversation always goes to movies.
It kind of ended up back at movies when we were talking and just work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
We just had that
we were like, fuck it, let's
understanding of each other and common ground.
let's bring it to a podcast. Yeah, and that's kind of where the idea came from. We're still missing Glennon though. It was me, you, Shane, James, and Glennon. That was the original 5. And we had each of our own segments. I had Wyse cracks. Glennon had Glenny calls. James had Murphy's Law.
What was mine again? I can't remember.
I don't know. What was yours and
I have
Shane's?
no clue.
I don't know if we sitting across from Sean.
That's coming now.
It's now. We've got it now at least. And then I can't remember what Shane's was, but we all had our own little thing. And for the first couple of episodes, I persisted with the Wyse cracks. And I was like, right, lads, get a joke from everyone. But he and Ryan took it a bit too dirty.
Did that go out, or did you cut that?
No,
That was too much.
no, I didn't put that. Not on my channel.
You never got back. Oh, he did get back on again.
He did.
You did get
No.
back on
Keane
again.
Ryan's been on 3
Yeah,
podcasts.
he actually has.
Keane Ryan
He's a regular. Like,
is the 4th Wyse guy.
he was on the Pier one, the first one, 1 and 2, and then
Yes.
the Jonesy Files as well.
He is like a mythical Wyse guy's OG character. Like,
Creature.
mythical creature, mythical OG character that like the OGs remember, and like that guy, he was from the very start.
Yeah.
He was in Wyse guy. He's a legend of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
That's I look at Keane right now. I'm like, he's a fucking
He's a
legend.
pillar, like.
He's a legend of the game. Without him, this whole shit falls.
Yeah,
Without
honest to
him,
God.
you know,
Like, he needed to be there for the first few episodes just to get the ball rolling.
he needed to keep the lads in check.
Of course.
Because you had me and James going at each other. Him saying Happy Gilmore 2 was bad. Me saying Whiplash was bad. These Keane Ryan was in the middle saying,
What's going on right now?
I've never seen either of these movies.
What's a movie?
But yeah, I love the Fallout games as well. Fallout 4 was the first one. Then I went back and played 3 and then New Vegas. New Vegas is the best. Love them all though. Fantastic games. I'd recommend Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls 6 is actually coming out either this year or next year.
That's been waiting a long time as well, hasn't it? I remember hearing Jared saying that it's been years.
2011.
That's really worse than GTA.
It is worse
than GTA.
Yeah.
6.
And it will come out after GTA 6.
That's crazy.
Like Bethesda have been doing a lot with Fallouts. They've done this Starship game and other role-playing games and stuff. But get back to the bread and butter, which is fucking the Elder Scrolls, which has got them to the party.
I know.
And they released Elder Scrolls Online and stuff like that, which I played a little bit, but yeah, they're my favorite games. I'd say Fallout, Skyrim, and then the obviously the NBA is the FIFA course.
FIFA's
What's the best FIFA?
Oh man, that's hard. I love like FIFA. I'm gonna say 18. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just found that was peak football for me. You know what I mean? And the game was just so good. But then it got too paid to win. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. Mine was FIFA 14.
That was Messi in the cover, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With the yellow collar.
Yeah. That was the one. Like that, I'd say the same kind of peak football right before the 2014 World Cup. Also, the last FIFA where you could buy FIFA coins and you could wager FIFA players.
Wagering was so good.
Yeah, you could do that back then. You can't do that.
I know.
From FIFA 15 onwards. One of our we used to be friends with fella Sean Kearney. He used to buy loads of FIFA points, and we used to be like, "Fuck's sake," because he used to have all the best players. Like he was just throwing the money. But then the next year you couldn't do it, and like it made it more fair, but It did take a bit of fun out of it. I know for him,
If someone
anyways, it
gets
would have.
FIFA
But
points,
for other people, I know it would have taken some fun out of it. But FIFA 14, I think, was the
yeah.
best.
But like all the games now, it's so easy to get good players, which is so annoying. Like back in the day, it was more of a grind, and that's
Man,
why it was more satisfying.
yeah,
That's like I prefer survival to creative mode. That's kind of my similarity between the two games, the Minecraft and FIFA. You know what I mean? If in creative mode, it's like pay to win because you just have everything there for you. But the grind is more fun. Of like, let's say you open like a 7.5K pack and pack like, let's say Messi. That's your set. You know what I mean? It's a grind. Like you build like a starter team.
yeah.
Start going.
I agree with that part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't correlate that to Minecraft at
Really?
all. No, I like it's different because when you were back playing FIFA 14, you had a team full of 83 rated players,
And they were like, "That's good."
That was a
lot of money
great
as well.
team.
Yeah.
That was a really good team. Whereas now there's just so many informs. There's like purple cards, blue cards, black cards.
The market's saturated.
I can't keep up with. Is this one's an inform? This one's a team of the season. This one's too much.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I actually played this year's FIFA for the first like 4 months before I went to Dublin. It was actually really enjoyable.
Yeah. Okay.
EA 26.
Yeah.
26. It was actually really good. Obviously, the same thing. Like, it's easy to get good players, but they have like the division rivals now, and it's actually really, really fun. I haven't played it now in like 6 months.
Yeah.
It happens every FIFA, doesn't it? You just lose interest as the calendar year goes on.
I notice as well. Like once January comes,
after Team of the Year.
I think the FIFA season takes a dip, doesn't it?
It always does.
Until September when the new one comes out again. I feel the same way. I haven't got the new one, but I actually, because I've been injured, I went back on FIFA 20 and restarted a career mode.
Oh, nice.
I think going back on the old ones to do a career mode is better than doing them on the new ones.
Yeah.
Because you're like tapping into these players that don't play anymore. And some players that are big now, but were little, they were
so you're like grinding them up
stars
to be
back then.
Yeah.
Like I started with Hertha Berlin in FIFA 20 and I had Mateus Cunha and Luca Bacchio on the wings, both 74 rated. But after 5-6 seasons, I got them up to 88.
Yeah.
And I got to sell Cunha to United, which I was delighted.
That is cool.
Because it makes sense.
It makes so much sense.
And I like with shit like that, kind of makes a bit of sense.
I hate in FIFA career modes when someone goes to a club and like, that makes no sense. Like, what are you doing?
Make no sense.
It's like someone goes from United to City or some shit. You're like, what is... I know that has happened in the past, but like...
You're playing Barcelona in the Champions League final. They've Jordan Henderson in centre mid. And they've Romelu Lukaku up front.
I know.
And you're like, this just wouldn't ever happen.
I know.
There was a few of them. I think was it Alexandro would always go. David Alaba would always go to Juventus, and then he did. No, he went to Real Madrid. Madrid. Or was it Alexandro would always go to Bayern? Maybe the other way around. I don't know. But there was one transfer that would happen in every fucking FIFA.
They wanted it to happen. Like,
you would always see the headline. The transfer news.
They had stocks in that move, I'd say.
But and we were talking about your favorite Call of Duty is Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2, or actually think about it now, World War 2 as well.
World War 2.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably my two favorites.
Right.
I just like World War 2's maps. They were so good.
Yeah.
You haven't played World War 2, have you? Like,
no.
It's a good game. We'll go back and play that. Because we went back and played a couple of years ago. And
I will play it. I will play it for the campaign because I love World War 2. Just the history of World War 2.
Yeah, the guns are also
good. The PPSH 41 is a classic.
Noise, but like.
And the MP40. Is it MP40? Yeah. I think the sweet spot for Call of Duty for me was 2007 to 2012. 2012 was Black Ops 2. 2007 was Modern Warfare 1. So Modern Warfare 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2.
Just a crazy run of games.
That 5 or 6 games, whatever it was just, they were all fucking class.
So it was after that Ghost.
Pick Ghost, and then Ghost went, phew. So pick out of those 5 or whatever, which is your favorite, really, I think.
You played Black Ops 3 with the wall running.
Hate that shit,
I didn't like it either.
When I saw that they were taking it, and they did that one year, and everyone was like, oh, it's too much. And they did it again. Everyone was like, oh, sick of this. And they did it again. But like not just the Black Ops ones, there was an Advanced Warfare, was it as well? Where you
there was, yeah.
So they did it like 3 or 4 years in a row where you were
they wanted to make it
up in the fucking space doing that shit. And everyone every time it came out with it, they were like,
just go back to like going on the ground.
And they didn't listen 3 times in a row, yeah.
But then they came back and did it properly. Thank God.
And what are they on now?
They've remastered the Modern Warfare. It's like Black Ops or Warzone was Modern Warfare, just called Modern Warfare again. I think they're on like 3. Black Ops 8 or something's out.
Okay.
Maybe further on again.
Right.
We're so far ahead. Like,
yeah.
It's been years. It's been
Black Ops 8. Sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Like just call it something else at that stage, Why not?
A new franchise.
Yeah. And the fact that they're doing Modern Warfare for the fucking 75th time, they've actually gone back rather than calling it Modern Warfare 8. They've just gone back to starting calling it Modern Warfare again to Modern Warfare 2 again and all
Yeah,
this.
but I think that's for like the new generation.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is a cool game. But then they might go back and play the old games.
The original.
The
You can't beat
originals.
the original characters.
Yeah.
Soap. You don't know Soap. Price. Captain Price.
Oh,
Gaz. Ghost.
they're in
In the newer
new
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, man, you need to go back and play some of
I
them
know.
games because they're not long.
I
They're not
know.
long
I
games.
just find it hard now, like to go back and play and sit down and be able to play a whole campaign of a game. You know what I mean?
I do as well.
It's
to
so
be
hard
honest.
to do.
I think we're just getting older.
I know.
I hate it though.
Like I say when I was younger, it's never going to happen. I'll be playing games for the rest of my life. And I hope GTA 6 is actually good, or like we actually enjoy it and keep playing it.
Mhm.
I don't want to just play for like a day and like this is fucking. I just can't do this. Like it will be enjoyable, but I just mightn't have the dedication to it.
Well, I still have the Xbox One from 2013.
Really?
Yeah, my Xbox is fucking 13 years old.
You got it the year it came out?
No, I would have got 2014 actually.
But still, that's
But it would have been made in 2013.
That's crazy, yeah.
So I don't even have the new gen, which came out 6 years ago. Which are due, the next gen is due to come out in the next couple of years.
Yeah, so then you're gonna be 2 generations behind.
Fuck. So that's why I couldn't play Red Dead 2.
Well,
I can only play it to a certain part, but it would like nearly make my Xbox sound like it was taking off every time it would turn
Oh
on
my god,
because it was just such a big game.
it's
So
such
I
a
haven't
good
played
game.
Red Dead 2.
You gotta play that game.
Oh, I know, yeah, 100%.
So good.
It's one of them games that I will certainly play.
Yeah.
Same as Elder Scrolls 6, I will certainly play, regardless of how I've lost a bit of motivation for gaming in general and stuff. Same as yourself, just getting older.
Yeah. Will you get a new device then for a new console for
Yeah.
GTA 6? You'll have to because you can't play
I
elsewhere.
can't play it. Yeah, it'd be the Series S.
Yeah.
Because that's a nice cheap one. But you can only download like 2 or 3 games at a time unless you buy a terabyte pack or something.
It's not really worth it because you mightn't even have that many games in your mind at the time.
No, you'd probably be fine with just downloading 2 games and then a couple of apps like YouTube, Netflix,
and
and
delete
then
them
delete.
as
Yeah.
you need more.
Yeah, but yeah, it's an interesting time. So I'm looking forward to some of these big games coming out.
Yeah, hopefully gaming comes back for our generation. I just think we need that, like, you know what I mean?
We talked about the movies have been coming back. I think the gaming is starting to come back a little bit too. Like,
hopefully.
I hope so. There's some other franchise like Assassin's Creed. Have you played any of those?
I play Brotherhood.
Very
I
good.
play Brotherhood.
Brotherhood's great.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's the only one I've played. Like I've played a few of the games. The only one I've played the whole way through with Ezio. Like it's so good.
So you didn't play the rest of the Ezio trilogy, just
No,
Brotherhood?
just Brotherhood. Because I think I got it for like cheap and like extra mission back in the day. Like this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just loved it. Like
yeah,
class.
It's probably I say the whole Ezio trilogy is the best of Assassin's Creed. So that whole trilogy, 2 Brotherhood Revelations, I think Brotherhood is probably the best. But 2 has a little bit more like nostalgia for me.
Right.
I think, even though I played them back to back, Brotherhood's a shorter game.
Yeah.
But it's the missions, and you have the love aspect to it, and I think it's a really, really well done game. It's a really well done game. I think Assassin's Creed 2 has more charms to it because you do different cities. You do Florence, you do Venice, you do San Gimignano in Tuscany, you do Forlì, and you meet all these classic characters, which you do in Brotherhood as well. Yeah. But Assassin's Creed 2 is...
Do you know who you need to get on? Jer Brennan. Because you and him have very similar game style. Like he loves all of the Elder Scrolls games. He loves all the Assassin's Creed games, and like you could have a whole sit-down conversation.
Yeah, we should get him on the podcast.
100%.
Jared's been kind of on the podcast.
He came on he did his top 4 and then went off screen, but he will come on. I think.
Would he?
If we had something to talk about that he'd enjoy, like, I think gaming would be a good one for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
even whatever he wants to talk about.
Talk about whatever, because we got his movies already. His 4 favorite movies. We could just even touch on it lightly.
You could do a Sitting Across from Sean episode, and he could just talk about what he's into.
Just do fucking whatever.
He's going to Vietnam in September as well. That's so sick.
Is like traveling Southeast Asia.
He's doing teaching English as a foreign language over there.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do that, and
so it's such a good experience.
Yeah. Would you ever do it yourself?
I think I would do it, but not at this current moment because I'm only up in Dublin the last 6 months or so I'm kind of still digesting that lifestyle,
Yeah.
But it's not off the cards just yet. What about you?
For what?
For doing the teaching English as a foreign language.
Would
you rather travel?
I wouldn't mind it at all.
It's
I
just
think it would be a good idea.
Immerse yourself in the culture, isn't it? Not just like go over on a holiday.
And like you're going to be making obviously their wage and that, but like it's cheap to live over there compared to here, and it's a different lifestyle. It's something different altogether, Like
you're not there for money; you're there for experience, really. Do you know what I mean?
Is he single?
He is.
Oh well, then even better because that
nothing holding him back.
Nothing holding you back, and the world is your oyster out there. Like you can. Yeah, I would definitely. I would love to do something like that. But so that would be cool. Sports. We'll touch on our sports teams, Sean. You like sports?
I do like sports. I love sports.
I
It
love
sounds like I hate
sports.
sports, but I actually do.
I love sports
I
more than
watch
I
every
like
sport.
movies.
Yeah. To be fair, we do. We just think movies is something for ourselves we want to explore more. That's why we did the podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, we stuck on the movies thing, especially for our female audience.
Really?
Um,
Is that your reason?
No. Well, the thing
I
is,
gave a more diplomatic answer. I was like, we just want to explore more horizons.
no, because I have been getting feedback in work that the girls watching it don't give a fuck about the football episodes.
That's fair enough. That is so fair enough.
They were like, yeah, look, I don't care about them episodes. But you know what? There's an episode for everyone.
But
so
there is, yeah. We do one a week, so it's gonna be something there for you.
Yeah. But sports.
Yeah, so I'm a Liverpool fan for football. Obviously NBA, Knicks, go Knicks. They won the first championship in how many years was it?
1973. So
yeah,
53.
A lot of years, but big year. Liverpool were shit this year, but Knicks were good. That's what I watched.
How did you start supporting both teams?
Liverpool, I think family. I can't even remember. It's just been like literally my entire life's been Liverpool.
Is your dad's a Liverpool fan?
Yeah, he is, but like he was never a big fan. He just kind of supported them vaguely.
Okay.
But he got more into it because of me.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
Makes sense.
It's like the opposite way around to what most ways go. Like their dad is a massive fan.
Yeah.
And the son becomes the fan, or the
It
daughter.
does make sense though.
Yeah, it does make sense because when you see something on TV happening, like he's a big rally fan. He loves like rallying.
Okay.
And I used to love it when I was a child, but I kind of just grew out of interest. But like I kind of dip my toe in now. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a big interest for me.
But you'd have some sort of curiosity
about 100%.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks, I started supporting the Knicks when I don't know, I was watching TV one day and Carmelo Anthony was playing for the Knicks. And I just thought he was the coolest motherfucker ever.
Yeah.
And then
my friend Ethan has a Carmelo Anthony Knicks jersey. Well. He's a Knicks fan too.
Yeah, such a sick like dude. And then they drafted Porzingis in like was 2015 or 16.
Kristaps
Porzingis.
Yeah, but the Celtics, didn't he?
And he did, yeah. But I was like, this is going to be the new like. Imagine him and Melo on the same team. This is going to be fucking sick. It just never worked out. Yeah. It just never worked out. And how many years later is that? 11 years later, we finally won a championship.
You've got
different players.
The sassiest guy in the world, Karl Anthony Towns.
I love him, though. He's the best center.
Great.
He's unbelievable.
He's great. And I love his sass.
He's so good.
I was saying to Ethan after the finals, like, I just saw him talking to one of the sideline officials, and he was just like...
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's just so sassy.
He's just himself. Like, he just gets away with it.
Like. And I love it. I love that. He's with fucking Jordan Woods.
I know, man. Crazy.
He's with Jordan Woods, like.
And her and Kylie Jenner had a big beef. Oh, so you see the photo of them and all together, though. Yeah, the whole Tristan Thompson thing.
Tristan Thompson cheated on Chloe with Kylie's best friend, Jordan Woods. Yeah.
But at one of the final games, Timothée Chalamet, Kylie Jenner, Jordan Woods, and Anthony Towns got a photo together. Isn't that crazy?
Like, Kylie and her did used to be best friends.
Oh, they were best friends, but I don't know if they talk anymore. They're just civil now. But that was such a
I don't know, man, because it's nearly like the Kardashians. It's hard to know what the Kardashians like. Would Kylie even be that loyal to Chloe?
Well, they're sisters, though.
I know, but this is what I'm talking about. But they're Kardashians. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure Tristan and her are still quite close.
Do they have a child?
They have a child, like one or two together.
Well, they kind of have to be. So yeah. But what did Dave say? Jordan Wood or Jordan Woods? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was
I need it for
Jordan. No,
I need me a Jordan Woods, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
how did that happen? The Kardashian conversation.
I don't know. So you're a Knicks fan?
Yeah, I am. What about you? You're a Celtics fan.
Celtics in basketball, Celtics fan. I kind of always just liked them because they were
the
Irish roots, Irish heritage. We're green. They're called the Celtics. They represent the Irish city of America. And then I spent summer in Boston, and they were in the finals. That was 2022 against the Warriors. And we obviously weren't going to get tickets to be costing an arm and a leg.
Of course.
But every game we went out for, obviously, and it was like St. Patrick's Day every time. Everyone in the city was wearing green. And it was so big, and there was just so many people out everywhere. And you just look, there's 100 people wearing green over there. There's people wearing green over here. We were wearing Ireland jerseys. We were wearing GA jerseys.
Just anything green.
Everyone was supporting Boston Celtics.
That's so
and when you actually experience basketball, like watching it at a normal time, and you're watching it in a pub or a sports bar, and like the 3-pointer goes in and everyone erupts, it gives you a different sort of experience than what I was used to from before of just maybe watching it at 1 o'clock in the morning if it was on.
It's a great sport though. It's just I love the fact it's such a fast sport. Like, it's the court so quick back and forth. I know there's timeouts and stuff. That's the American side of it.
Yeah.
But it's just so good. Like it's just I don't know. It's just so captivating.
It's a brilliant sport. But I'd love to see a little Celtics versus Knicks playoff Eastern Conference next year. That'd be good.
Yeah, I think Celtics. I think Jaylen Brown's leaving though.
Is he?
There's talks about happening, so I don't know if that's going to be.
He's cooking.
There could be a rebuild for the Celtics coming.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. Well, sure. You seen Giannis was supposed to.
He's gone to Miami now.
There was going to be a trade there, and then woke up the next morning, was gone to fucking Miami. But Miami offered a much better deal. They got Tyler Hero, they got multiple picks.
They got loads of picks.
Yeah.
Miami be good next year, I think.
But then in football, I'm a United fan, Manchester United fan. My dad supported United, my uncle supported United. I had a United jersey before I even liked football. I didn't really like football till I was 9, which is quite late.
Yeah, that is quite late.
Because I was just big into WWE, which you've been interested in as well.
I love it.
We'll go on to it, but I just liked WWE until I was about 8, 9. Then I started getting into football, and I'd already got United jerseys at this stage. My dad was in Old Trafford; he'd bring home, but I wouldn't really wear them because it was just like I didn't like football. But then I started to watch Ronaldo on games when they'd be on and stuff, and watch him do these step overs, these flicks and these tricks. And it just made me want to go outside and kick a ball against the wall. And that's what kind of started it. And then Ronaldo left United. That was the first big heartbreak as a young man. And then we got the V jersey was the next season.
That was such a cool kit.
Rooney fucking bossed up as the number 9. Yeah, I've been a United fan ever since. And we're finally looking like we're on the comeback. Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the Premier League. Cunha is looking
young, and what age is Cunha?
He's 27.
Yeah,
great age. Like, to be honest, like we have Buemo and Cunha who are 2 months apart. They're both 27.
That's prime.
And you're like, that's the fucking age you want them.
You want
them at that age because
they'll have 5 more years of playing good football if they keep going.
Years spending 60 million, 70 million plus on 21-year-olds with potential. We've done the Pie, we've done Martial, we've done all these lads, and like they can be good, they can score goals, they can do this. But we want a fucking 27-year-old.
I know, you do.
We want a 27-year-old that's going to come in and he's got his mind, he's got his wits about him already, and he's ready to score and he's ready to win trophies.
Yeah.
We're done looking for developing talent, and I think we obviously signed a lot of big names, but I just think we spent too much time. Look, I know it's a romanticization of the youngsters and stuff. Yeah, bring them up, bring Kobbie Mainoo, Garnacho, whoever wants to come up through the academy. Stop fucking spending arm and leg on 19, 20-year-olds that we don't know are going to work.
That's what we're kind of doing now with Diamande, isn't it?
But Wirtz and fucking...
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wirtz, he spent how much on Wirtz?
Yeah, I know.
130 million.
I know.
And he's been fucking... Look,
he's been mediocre. He's been nowhere near the amount spent on him.
He started off terrible, but he started to come a little bit, find his feet a little bit.
I think Isak was obviously a bad injury. His season was really bad. He probably won't go back to the same. I hope he does, but like I don't think he'll go back to the same level he was at Newcastle. It's gonna be hard to.
At Liverpool, I think it will be hard to.
Yeah. But even Ekitika's there as well. He's injured now as well. But there's 2 of them playing striker, fighting for the same position.
Ekitika was your best player.
He was so good. I think Kirkes wasn't too bad either. He had a bad start, but he kind of came into himself at the end. But now you're Variola, so I think you might be able to push him on more. He's still so young. Like
true. Yeah,
we have a good base. We just need to see what happens. I suppose you never know.
I don't know. I'm kind of just confident in United.
You can't be too confident in United, though.
I can't be too confident because we've been terrible for
way too long.
Look, I was 13 when we last won the league. I just turned 13 when we last won the league.
Yeah, Ferguson's last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I haven't really experienced the good times in 13 years now. So as an adult, I've never really experienced good times.
Yeah, that's sad, yeah.
We won the 2 trophies over Ten Hag. They were great.
They were good. They were good wins as well.
Very good because we were against City both times, was it? No, so. Newcastle the first time, and then City. But to get our own back, 2 Manchester derbies in a row for the FA Cup final, lose the first one, win the second one. That was great, and we shouldn't have won that second one.
A win's a win.
Yeah, just going into the game, it should have been City that won that game.
Of course,
but
it must be harder too with City. I was just dominant for so many years. That's what's even tougher, isn't it?
Yeah. What about other sports then? Anything?
Darts. I love darts.
Yeah.
Play darts. I watch darts. Most year round. Like people watch off in the Christmas games, but I love watching.
You follow it the whole time.
TV. Yeah. I keep an eye on. I don't watch all the games, but I keep an eye on the scores and the tables and the seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Shane, Mario, and Jamie Hagan are over
at the darts in Madison Square Garden. They got Wyse guys. Subscribe on YouTube.
That was so cool.
Class.
So cool.
Class.
What else do I watch? Rugby. Big rugby fan.
Yeah.
Follow Leinster. Which is probably the one good Irish sport we have. And we've the best team. We're actually just perfectly on the board. We could have been Roscommon, could have been Connacht.
Oh my God.
Which aren't a bad team, to be fair, but Leinster are just
I wouldn't want to be.
I know, but Leinster's just the strongest team. I go to a lot of games as well. My dad.
Yeah, we actually are from Leinster. When I was thinking that, I was in Toulouse, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before, and they're the hotbed of rugby, in France and the world.
They're so good,
But Leinster is their big rival. For Toulouse, it's Leinster.
Yeah.
That's the team to beat, and And it was kind of weird going over there and be like, you know what? You never really, it doesn't dawn on you because I wouldn't be big into the rugby. I do like it, but not as big as you.
Yeah.
And to be like, oh, I'm from the place that these guys consider a big rival. Right? They consider the other hotbed of rugby.
Yeah.
I'm from there.
But
and I wouldn't even think about that.
They might think because like it's separated into only 4 provinces, it's like kind of unfair. But I disagree. Like our country's so small compared to France. Yeah. Like, they have obviously cities as their teams, but like, come on.
Yeah. Sure, Paris. There's 8+ million in the Paris Basin.
What's in Ireland? 5.
What's in Connacht?
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, like you just think about that. Yeah, fair enough about the 4 things. Look at Connacht.
Tiny.
How many people are in Connacht?
Well, it's a big area. It's not
big area.
But there's only small little towns or cities, even like Galway.
It's 90% fields and sheep.
Yeah, literally.
Like
it's completely green.
Yeah, like. To Heller to Connacht. That's what they used to say. Well, I love Connacht. I'm all about Connacht. Big up to Connacht.
So I was in Galway and Connacht. I was in Galway. I was in college in Galway and Connacht.
I was getting worried that we were shit talking Connacht a bit too much there. So I was like, I have to pull it back.
No, I've gone to a few Connacht games up in Galway, and they're such good crack. Like they're such a good team. Bundyaki,
yeah. I met Bundyaki.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Where'd you meet him?
In Centre Parks.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Got a picture with him. I don't know if I was allowed, but
who cares?
Who gives a fuck? Fire me. I'm going to get my picture with Bundyaki.
Of course you are.
But one sport I got into a couple of years ago was the NFL, which I was never really into, and the Eagles. I support the Eagles in the NFL. And I actually started supporting them a few weeks before they won the fucking Super Bowl because they were in the playoff. I was going to go Seahawks or Eagles. I spent months ironing it down to 2 teams. I brought in everything to do with the jersey, to do with the fans, the stadium, because when you actually have the novelty to choose a team, why not?
Yeah.
You know, I was born into United. You were born into Liverpool. Stuff like that. I felt like I was born into Boston Celtics, even though I wasn't.
But you lived there, so you kind of had that.
Yeah, and plus they're Irish, so I kind of just whatever. Yeah. But with the Eagles and the NFL team, I was like, I have free will to choose whatever I want. So the team I choose is going to have a cool logo, cool jerseys, cool everything I want. So I came to the Seahawks and the Eagles. I like the names and everything. And because the Eagles were still in the playoffs and the Seahawks weren't, I was like, right, I'll go with the Eagles, considering they are still in the fucking game. Yeah. And they won the Super Bowl. And then the next year, the fucking Seahawks won the Super Bowl as well. So I predicted it. I predicted it. But I go Eagles.
Nice one. What else do you watch?
F1.
No?
F1, yeah.
I watched it was on TV, but I wouldn't follow it religiously.
Yeah, I like the F1.
I like the way, I like the whole team system in the F1. It's really interesting dynamics.
I started supporting Renault years ago, and they're Alpine now. But I don't feel connected with them as much now that they're Alpine. I used to love Ocon and Gasly together as a duo, even though they hate each other.
Yeah.
But if Porsche were to come into it, I'd support Porsche. They're like
cool brand.
They're the one, even more than Lamborghini or Ferrari. I'd go for Porsche.
I think Porsche are classier, aren't they?
Yeah. Why would you support anyone in?
No, I wouldn't. I just like watching. I just like watching like the whole thing of, let's say there's 2 people, pole 1 and 2, and trying to keep that position. I think it's just so interesting, the whole team dynamic to it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. And like the wet tires and all this, it's just so good conditions. It's fun though. Sports is fun.
I look, and WWE, that was probably your first, same as myself.
Yeah, like I think we all love wrestling. I don't know why we love it so much. Just because it was just like men beating each other up, and we were just like we knew it was fake. There's something about it that was just
we didn't at first.
True. They hit it so well for so long.
I think the last time I was in Belfast, me and my dad and my friend and his dad went up for a WWE event,
like an event
when I was 7. And I remember my dad being like, geez, you can really see how fake it is when you're...
Oh, no.
And I was like...
You ruined the surprise.
No, I think at this stage it was kind of like a little bit in the know. But I was like, what are you talking about? It's so obvious he slammed him down onto the thing, and that seriously hurts. Look at how sore it is. Yeah. Look, listen to the sound. I was arguing with him like, are you stupid?
And he's just like sitting there like, okay.
Are you stupid saying that's fake? What? I couldn't believe it, but what really gave it away for me was I was watching a Shawn Michaels documentary once, but it was like it was kind of for adults. It was like a documentary,
like behind the veil.
Yeah, and they talked about how when he backstabbed Marty Jannetty and he kicked him and put him through the barbershop window, and he was talking about that, and I had already known about that and stuff, and I was like, oh, Shawn Michaels doesn't like him anymore. Then Shawn said in that documentary, he goes, so I went up to Vince. I proposed the idea of me maybe putting him through a barbershop window. I was like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Whoa. what the fuck did he just say there?
I know.
And I was like, hold up. No.
That can't be.
No.
It can't be.
I actually did tell myself in my head, I was like, I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that.
Oh, no, Oren.
And then
You were
I
just
did.
in denial, were
And
you?
then I was in denial. But of course I couldn't pretend I didn't hear it. You know?
Yeah.
I told myself I'm going to pretend I didn't hear it. But obviously the next few days it was popping into my head. It's like,
that doesn't seem right. Yeah.
So that was the slow sort of start
Understanding
that it was fake.
But I think I nearly appreciate it more now, knowing that it's fake, because you can see the art form to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw Tim Page talking about it, and he was saying like how it's like you go to the theater, you go to see, you know it's what it is. You know what I mean?
But it's hard to compare because when you last thought it was real, you were what age?
Yeah, probably like
So you're
6 or
comparing,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
so
Probably had 2 different appreciations. Of it,
you would, but
things.
you used to follow it, right?
Oh yeah, I still like looking something's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wouldn't watch every week though.
mm.
It's too much. Like,
And see, I haven't followed it since I was about 11, but
yeah,
I have a great interest in like the background of everything.
Yeah.
The old documentaries about the Montreal Screwjob and
yeah,
WCW and the rivalry
the
and
rivalry with
how Eric
when he
Bischoff
fought
and
them
Vince
out.
Russo and all these guys, how they were trying to fucking whatever, you know,
Mm.
all that stuff that's real, behind the scenes stuff. I'm intrigued, but I wouldn't really actually watch the action in the ring now.
Yeah, no.
When it came onto Netflix, do you remember?
That was a big thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
For the next 4 days, I was playing WrestleManias
Because they had all the nostalgic old WrestleManias.
Pay-per-views.
They had all the pay-per-views. What's your favorite WrestleMania?
My favorite WrestleMania. It's going to be one I watched back.
Mm.
It's the. Is it 17, where they had the TLC with the Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian,
Yeah.
and then I think the Rock and Austin headlined
it. Yeah, that was a good WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I think I've watched most of them back on Netflix. Since
Yeah.
they came out. Oh, they're so
why?
good.
What's your favorite?
I love 23. I think that's like nostalgic for me as
Yeah,
well. Because I actually
John Cena,
remember
Shawn Michaels, wasn't it?
John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Batista, The Undertaker. There's the hair versus hair match with
Donald Trump, Bobby Lashley, and Umaga, was it?
That was so good. And then also
Batista, Undertaker was
and then there was the first match was a fucking Money in the Bank. Jeff Hardy.
CM Punk with it?
No, Jeff Hardy
Jeff
put
Hardy.
Edge through the ladder. You remember that? And then they both went off.
Yes.
That was so good.
Wow.
Back then, I still believed it was like real. I was like, oh my god, that they're dead. Like,
Yeah. And speaking of that just reminds me of like another real story. The whole story of Matt Hardy.
And Jeff Hardy.
No, Lita.
Oh, Lita. Sorry.
Matt Hardy and Lita.
And Edge. Yeah.
And Edge.
That was crazy.
So if you don't know, Matt Hardy and Lita were together in real life and on screen as a relationship.
Yeah.
So Team Extreme was Matt and Jeff, the two Hardy brothers, and Matt's girlfriend Lita was Diva. Lita was hot as fuck. Anyways, Matt got injured for a few years, and Lita started to carpool with another wrestler, Edge. Started having an affair with Edge.
Yeah.
Matt found out because Edge left some stupid fucking voice note or something to Lita, and Matt listened to it, and he went on a fucking tirade online. This was 2006.
Yeah. So
2005.
what form was
He
it
had like his own blog or something.
Bebo or
You know,
something.
he had his version 2 in like 2003 where he was like Mr. Cyber and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was always, and then you know he got that delete.
Yeah.
So when you look back, social media has actually always been a big part of Matt Hardy.
He's actually such a great character wrestler.
Yeah.
He's had so many characters through the years.
He has.
He's always reinvented himself.
He's
When
reinvented
his body
himself
has
so
been,
well.
like falling apart. He's still able to stay alive because of his character.
Jeff hasn't been able to do it.
Jeff's
was
just a cool motherfucker. He
Prime
just gets away with
Jeff beats Prime Matt in terms of just everything.
it. Yeah.
But in
Stardom.
terms of longevity, Matt has
Matt's
completely outlasted him.
Yeah.
Matt could be in a wheelchair and he'll still be relevant to the product
100%.
because he'll make himself relevant.
He's just so creative.
Yeah. Where was I? Sorry. Matt and Lita.
Edge and Lita, yeah.
Sorry, which part was I on?
Edge and Lita were.
Yeah. So Matt went crazy online. Went absolutely mad. So the WWE saw this, and I think Matt, did he make like threats into coming back and stuff like, and I don't know, ruining careers, I don't know, whatever. So WWE fucking fired Matt after all this. So Matt gets cheated on, and then he gets fired. So Edge and Lita, after it all, actually feel so bad that they went to Vince and were like, look, we feel fucking terrible. Now he doesn't have a job either after what we've kind of already put him through. Try bring him back in. So they decided the best way to bring him back in was to tie that real life storyline into a fucking wrestling storyline.
It's actually crazy.
And did this whole, basically made Matt Hardy the cook that was trying to come back and fight Edge because Edge was getting with Lita, and then Edge and Lita would be shifting the face off each other in front of Matt as
part that whole bed scene.
And they had the sex celebration scene. Oh,
that's actually so fucked up that like he needed the money, he needed the job, that he had to go back in like and do that again. Obviously, he agreed to it, but like,
yeah,
craziness.
But that just shows to his creativity as well, Matt, that he could
accepts it. Like,
he could still put it behind him and be able to be creative about it all and make a great storyline and make himself relevant and get himself a job again.
Literally, and then he's back because Jeff wasn't there at the time, was he? Jeff was in TNA.
Yeah. Jeff spent a good few years out, and then he came back in 2008, and
then that was probably his peak, wasn't it?
That was the good old days. I used to have long hair as a kid.
I'll never forget in primary school. I used to wear the socks on your up to here every single day. I remember that.
I wore it 3 days.
3 days a week.
3 days. No, not 3 days a week. I literally wore it 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
But why do I remember that so clearly though?
One of the times I wore them to cool camps.
Remember in school though?
Yeah, it was. I think it was like at one of the parties or something.
No, there was just some memory of you.
But no, I obviously didn't wear them fucking every day. I literally wore them like I remember my granny cut the socks.
The lines or the circles.
Cut the circles in them because I found it in a WWE magazine.
Yeah,
a kids magazine. I had to do it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, and I remember I wore them to. It would have been the last couple of days.
That's
of school.
Probably why. So we're all probably out in the yard playing.
It was in the summer, yeah. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear these, and then the cool camp started like a month later. I wore them to the cool camp.
So funny.
Jeff Hardy armbands playing Gaelic.
I wonder how many people remember you for that. Because like I remember that so clearly, you know what I
mean? Well, since it was so clear in your head that you thought I wore them every day, you know what I mean? Like, so it's pretty clear. I'd say
I thought you were Jeff Hardy. I was like,
Borg is often said to be Borg Soren, and I think his recollection is similar. He's like, you never took them off, did you? I wore them once.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so who's your favorite wrestlers of all time? Just on the note.
How many will we do?
We're going to do 5. I'm just going to say Jeff Hardy's my number 1 first of all. I'll give my other 4 then after.
We'll do 1 for 1. You go, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go Randy Orton. Okay, I think Randy Orton, his longevity as well is just unbelievable. So good.
Rey Mysterio then for me, he was my first favorite when I first started getting into it when I was like 5 or 6, and then it kind of became Jeff Hardy a little bit later on. Yeah. But they were the two defining.
You like the high flyers?
High flyers, yeah.
I'm gonna go the Undertaker then. I just love the fact he was such a big man. He was so scary.
Yeah.
But he could like do all this jumping shit over the ropes and off the top rope. He was just so agile he was just such a wrestling goat. Like.
Yeah. I'd say Shawn Michaels. It's hard to not. Yeah. Look, he was fucking class in the ring. He was class. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for next. I'm gonna say John Cena. But to be honest, at the time, I wasn't a big John Cena fan. But looking back at it now, I appreciate him so much more.
I'm calling NPC on your list.
Why?
Because you've got Randy Orton, Undertaker, John Cena.
Okay, right. Okay, I'll
that pull it on the bag. NPC.
That is true.
Fuck.
That is NPC.
That is like the first 3 guys you see.
Yeah. Who are them first wrestlers? I know.
This is the one.
I know.
This is like if you asked a guy who watched one wrestling show.
Give me a second. Okay. More. You go next.
John Morrison. So
this is a high flyer as yours.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was kind of he was for his first few years. He was like doing the elbow drops.
He was considered a technical wrestler,
grappler.
So John Morrison was just so cool. Remember the M&M trio with Joey Mercury and Melina? Melina would do the splits, and then he'd go in, and he had the Jimi Hendrix playing.
So sick.
And he used to have the fan would go into his
so sick. He was a cool guy.
Cool guy.
God.
Okay, I know who's going to come next.
I'm not going to say Batista. I'm not going to say Batista.
It's going to be Edge, isn't it?
It's not. I actually didn't like Edge that much.
I hated Edge and Randy Orton. Did you not hate Randy Orton as a kid?
But I did. I appreciate how
fucking
cool he was. I thought the whole Triple H and him thing was so good. That was so sick.
Triple H, he'd be hard one to give.
Who else did I like? You get your next one, and I'll take my 2.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock is a good one.
So my 5 is Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels, John Morrison, and The Rock.
CM Punk.
Good one.
CM Punk's mine. I liked him like early or late 2000s more.
Yeah.
When he was winning Money in the Bank, all them. I preferred that to his later runs where he was doing like the whole like greatest in the world gimmick.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay.
I didn't like that.
Do you like him now?
No.
Okay.
He kind of pissed me off now.
Really? Does he? Yeah,
a little bit. Who else?
I don't like that he still wears tighty whities. Because I've seen him recently enough. I'm like,
you're a 50-year-old man. Like,
look, if you were a 50-year-old man and you were juiced up on steroids like some of them used to be, and they look massive, fair enough. But you kind of just look a bit silly in your little knickers when he's a 50-year-old man that's not in the best shape. Like he's not in WWE shape that some 50 year
He's
olds.
actually got in good shape now, though.
Is he?
He's definitely on the roids, though. He's
Do you
definitely
think?
oh,
Because
100%.
there was a while there, like I would see clips of him, and I'm like, he looks out of
No,
shape.
he looks good now. I saw a photo of him there last week, and he's genuine. His traps are massive.
Okay, he looks like he's on the roads.
He's 50. There's no way he can get that
Yeah.
physique. Well, people are saying like, oh, he's
He's
working out
50.
consistently. But he's like 40. He must be 50.
Yeah.
He's hitting.
And his brief UFC run was an interesting one. I watched so much. I watched all the where he was training with Duke Rufus, who rest in peace to Duke Rufus, and all that kind of stuff. But interesting one.
I'm gonna go Kane.
Oh, okay.
I think Kane is again. I think the scary aspect of it always got me, like the whole Kane and the Undertaker shit, and the mask off. Oh, the mask coming off is crazy.
Yeah,
his hair was all fucked, and
the original Kane was the scariest.
When he broke through the cage.
If I would say Kane would make my top 10 definitely. If I was to do a top 10, but I think that original version was the best. Even like the Slow Chemical version of his song is very good with the lyrics. I love that first version though because it had a little bit of an eeriness to it,
like not a violin. It's like a what is it?
Xylophone or something. Yeah,
it was really sinister, nearly.
Serialness to it or something. And when he debuted in Tombstone, the fucking Undertaker, and then lit the shit on fire. And
I'd say in the 90s as a kid that would scare you so much because there's no exposure to anything like that. You know what I mean? That's just so scary.
I know, and WWE was so raunchy then. Like you would see tits, you would see headshots, you'd see concussions, you would see just so much horrific stuff that you will never see now in WWE.
I know. Can't do any more.
No, unfortunately, yeah, because like we were saying, they all died when they were 50, but they left a great legacy.
Honest to God. The great Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit. That's a funky. That's funny place to go. Did you watch the Hulk Hogan documentary?
No. But you a Hogan fan?
I would say I was indifferent, but I appreciate that he is a character.
Yeah, of course.
And he's an interesting one.
I love his theme song. I know it's like so like right
when
wing
it
American.
Comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
It starts off like I am a real
American.
So good.
Yeah. But you didn't watch the Vince McMahon documentary, is that correct?
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did watch it. It was really good.
Really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
brilliant. You relate on it though.
Oh, it's so good. It's just like it's how would you describe it?
It's brilliant. It just shows you the mind of him and just how he built it all and how obsessed he had to be.
I know he was a fucked up man, but you have to respect everything he did for the company, and he didn't take any shit. To be honest.
Yeah, he really didn't.
He broke in every door he could to get through where he wanted to go.
Yeah, he was a very impressive story. But will you watch the Hogan documentary?
I saw it on Netflix, or not Netflix. I saw it on the Dodge Box the other day, and I was kind of tempted to watch it. But I just don't really have an interest. I probably will watch it just because
I think you'd enjoy it.
I probably would enjoy it.
Yeah,
like anything to do with wrestling. It's always a good watch.
It's Hogan. It's very interesting because it's a lot of the outside of the ring stuff too.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one. It's only 4 episodes. Some of them are shorter than others. Yeah.
Did you watch the behind the scenes things that are recently? I forget what it's called. It's like at the moment though. Like behind the scenes, they're kind of breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
No,
I forget the name of it now, but they're literally just like, let's say someone come out of the ring to have the cameras right in the gorilla position to see them coming off the screen and like breaks complete fourth wall, which people are kind of against.
Yeah,
but I think it's kind of cool.
Did you ever see Louis Theroux?
His wrestling
documentary. Brilliant. I don't know if I was telling you about it before, but how Louis asked one of the trainers. At the time it was keeping in kayfabe and keeping the secret, even though most people knew it was fucking real.
You couldn't break it though, yeah.
If you were to be caught saying that on camera as someone who's in the industry, it's so frowned upon. That was in the 90s. Now you can do it.
Yeah, because everyone knows.
Everyone knows. It's the internet and everything. But back then you didn't do it. And this was, I think, 98 or 99. He did the documentary. He did it with WCW. And he was interviewing one of the trainers, one of the guys that trains the wrestlers. And he was like, to what extent of what goes on, what happens in the ring and the result of the ring do you know? Or whatever. Basically trying to say, do you know who wins the fight every time? Yeah. Or what do you know?
Without saying it outright, trying to get it out of him.
And he just kept nodding and says, I don't know what you're talking about. I've got a place I don't know what you're talking about. I've got a place to be. And then the next day, Louis had to do a training session with him. And he bullied him. Like, it was not like...
He made him
do push-ups constantly. He did pull his shirt off nearly at one stage. Yeah. But he was like... 50 push-ups now. You know, it was boot camp. It was
Yeah.
boot camp for all the wrestlers, but he picked on Louis. And
because
was
he was
go
being-
stand in the corner
Yeah.
and look at the fucking wall and shit like this. And then at the end of it, he's like, remember that bullshit you asked me yesterday? This is for that and all this sort of shit. I like, you tell me this is fake, or look at me now and tell me this is fake.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to prove a point.
You ever heard about a wrestling court they had back in the day?
No.
It's like, let's say somebody did something that was like, you know, against the grain of what to do backstage.
Mhm.
Like they have to go to wrestling court, so they go into this room,
And it'd be like The Undertaker.
The Undertaker's the boss.
Yeah,
so
of course he would
like,
be,
He's
yeah.
like the judge nearly. And I remember somebody was saying some story about like they did something that they went into the locker room and sat in someone's place, and someone's like, "What am I supposed to do?" He goes, "Just buy him a bottle of Jack. He'll be happy."
Yeah.
The Undertaker, and then he got away with it.
That's
And
it,
that's the
that's
respect
it,
thing. You know what I mean?
right,
It's just a
yeah,
respect thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's good that you have something like that. It's kind of like what they were trying to do with the UFC. Cowboy Cerrone was trying to organize a fighters union.
Yeah.
That would have been a more professional
because it's
version.
People actually getting hurt.
It was more to fight for pay and stuff like that.
Okay,
yeah. Whereas obviously,
did that ever happen though? Because I know the UFC.
I don't know how it materialized or whatever after. I just knew he was aiming to do it anyways. Maybe he's got something going or some sort of a thing. But that sounds interesting because it's a very just like boys being boys, kind of sorting it out between themselves. Because it is all wrestling. Like there's no way to prove you're better than anyone.
Exactly, it's all predetermined.
So if you're sitting in someone else's spot,
just respect.
It is
they just have like almost their own internal laws.
Yeah.
Unwritten rules, probably the best way to say it.
Who'd be that guy now
Who's been there that long?
in the locker room?
It's a whole new generation.
Yeah. I don't know these.
There probably
guys.
isn't that sort of thing anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now the whole mask is on.
It's all gone Netflix and it's all gone so corporate.
Commercial,
like they've even taken it away from the McMahons. Well, it grew too big to be a family business.
Yeah. Like it's TKO owns it now, isn't it? It's the same owner as the UFC.
Yeah, is it?
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The same corporation owns both.
Yeah.
Like Triple H, like the chief creative officer.
Mm.
But like that just means he's an employee essentially.
Mm,
you know what I mean?
course, yeah. He's just
got bought out.
Yeah. Well, I think that was what had to happen, really. Though.
Yeah, it was always going to happen.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to touch on before we finish up, Sean?
We hit a lot of bases there, didn't we?
We did, yeah. If you'd like more, just like this, comment below.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
it's fun for us just to yap, and if you enjoy watching it, please let us know. If you hate it, also let us know.
Yeah, like this could either be our worst episode, our best episode, or somewhere. I just said nothing there, didn't I? This could be our best, it could be our worst, or it could be in the middle.
It's an episode.
It's just another fucking
sort of
episode. Yeah, doesn't really matter. But just tell us what you think because we're trying something new.
Yeah, and we enjoy it. So if you enjoy it, please let us know.